Friends, in this video, we are going to learn a relay board complete wiring and working, and also learn how to do holding connection with relay board. So let's start video, and first is setup. When we start selector switch, our first relay is operate, also hold, and by this relay we control 220 volt AC load, which is cooling fan. Okay. So you can control 220 volt AC load, and also we have one sensor which operate on 24 volt DC, and also when sensor operate, so 24 volt DC contactor should operate. Okay, let's see when sensor operate. So you can see contactor is operate, and also holding supply is connected with this contactor. Okay, so we will learn how to do holding connection with relay board, which is most important. So in this video we will learn all about relay board basic connection and holding connection. So let's start video. You can see we have two type of relay. First is 4-channel relay board, and second one is 8-channel relay board. Both relay board connection is same, but in this relay 4-channel 4 relay connect, and second 8 relay is connected. So let's learn a basic about this 8-channel relay board. You can see we have total 8 relay connected with this relay board, when 1 plus and 1 minus, which is coil of first relay. Okay, when 1 plus and 1 minus 24 volt DC connect, so first relay operate, second plus second minus for second relay, and as it is we have total 8 relays, which is operating voltage is 24 volt DC, and by this relay we can control AC or DC load, which because we use relay common NO and NC terminal. Okay, so we have total 8 relay. So 1 plus and 1 minus for first relay operate, P1 is common, and P1 and O1 is NO, P1 and C1 is NC. You can see P1 and C1 NC, also P2 and C2 NC, P2 and O2 is NO, P common, C NC, and O NO terminal. Okay, so we have total 8 relays, common NO NC terminal, and coil also we have jumpers. So you can see we have total 8 jumpers with 8 relay. You can see we jump connector in second terminal. That means 1 minus, 2 minus, 3 minus are common. That means we just need to connect negative in only one relay. If we connect negative in 1 minus, then 2 minus, 3 minus also loop are connected. You can see 1 minus and 2 minus is loop, also 3 minus is loop, also 4 minus is common or loop. That means because we connect a jumper in second terminal. If you required need to common positive, so connect a jumper in first terminal. When you connect a jumper in first terminal or with all relay, so all positive will be common, and for relay operate we need to connect a negative. Let's see setup for this connection, which is most important. When first selector operates, so first relay will operate, and this cooling fan should operate. When sensor operate, so second relay operate, and with second relay you can see when second relay operate, also this contactor should operate, which is operating voltage is 24 volt DC. Okay, when because selector we have holding supply, but in this sensor we don't have holding connection. So for holding connection, let's see how to do holding with this relay board. Okay, so first for SMPS, input power supply line and neutral need to connect in SMPS. So first we take one connector of line supply and connect to the L terminal of SMPS, and connect neutral and connect to N terminal. That means SMPS input power supply we connect, which is 220 volt AC. Okay, and also in negative terminal we connect one connector and connect this connector to one minus. Okay, because we loop minus terminal. Also it is depend on you which terminal you want to common, because we use PNP type sensor. So PNP type sensor operate output is positive. So when sensor operates, so positive supply come, so need to connect positive. So we loop negative because sensor operates, so positive supply comes. So for operating relay need to connect a positive. Okay, if you have NPN type sensor, so you need to loop positive supply. Okay, and when sensor operates, so negative comes and relay will operate. I hope you clear the concept, because we have positive supply positive sensor, PNP type sensor, so we use positive supply and connect this positive to first selector switch. When selector switch is on, so first relay will operate. Okay, so connect positive and negative connects directly. Let's see how it works. When first selector operate, so first relay will operate and this cooling fan should operate, and cooling fan operating voltage is 220 voltage. So for operating this cooling fan, we need to connect a line in first relay P1 common terminal, which is P1. Okay, P1 is common. So first we connect line wire from this MCB and connect this line wire to P1 terminal, because cooling fan operating voltage is 220 volts. So line connect in P1 terminal. When first relay operates, so common supply comes in NO and O1 is NO terminal. So connect this connector to O1 terminal. When selector operates, so first relay operate. When first relay operates, so common supply comes in NO terminal, which is O1, and can operate this cooling fan. And also for neutral power supply, we take one connector and connects the neutral directly. It's a very simple wiring. Let's see how it works. First, control MCB on. When selector switch on, so first relay operate, you can see indication is glowing, and also cooling fan is operate. Okay, so with first relay cooling fan operate, and also for sensor, in sensor we have total 4 wire. Okay, because PNP type sensor, so reference is positive. Okay, because sensor reference is positive, so black wire is a reference wire. Also brown, need to connect input power supply with sensor, so brown wire is positive and blue wire, you can see brown positive and blue is negative or 0 volt, and black wire is reference. So first we connect a brown wire with positive power supply 24 volt and blue wire with 0 volt and negative power supply. And when sensor operate, so reference positive reference come and connect this black wire to 2 plus terminal, and also negative is already loop with all relays. Okay, when sensor operate, so positive supply comes in second relay. Let's see when sensor operate, so you can see second relay is operate, but holding is not provided now. Okay, when sensor operates, so relay will operate. For holding supply, how to do holding? Let's see. For holding supply, we take one connector, positive connector from SMPS positive, because holding supply we takes here, and connect this positive to P2 terminal. P2 is common, so connect this connector to P2 terminal. And when we do holding connection, just like simple glass relay. Okay, when sensor operate, relay operate, and relay operate, common supply comes in NO terminal and connect this NO terminal to coil of 2 plus. Okay, so when sensor operate, relay operate, and this common supply comes in this NO and operate coil. So holding provides simply. Okay, you can see when sensor operate, so relay is permanent hold, because relay NO terminal we connect coil of this relay. You can see when sensor operate, so relay will operate and permanent hold, and by this relay we need to operate this contactor. So for contactor, it's a very simple concept. When second relay operate, so third relay should operate. Okay, but first we connect a negative power supply to this contactor directly. So first we connect a negative directly to A2 terminal of contactor. When second relay operate, so with second relay, third relay should operate. Okay, so we connect one connector from 2 plus to 3 plus. That means when second relay operate, also third relay should operate with second relay. Okay, so 2 plus to 3 plus we loop. That means when second relay operate, also third relay will operate and also hold third relay. Okay, now third relay is hold. With third relay, we need to operate this contactor. So for operating this contactor, we need to connect positive power supply from P2 to P3. That means just you need to connect positive power supply to P3 terminal. Okay, because in common terminal plus supply is coming here and when sensor operates, second relay operates, second relay is hold, also third relay operate, and when third relay operate, so P3 supply comes in O3 terminal because O3 is NO. When third relay operate, so P3 supply comes in O3 and operate this contactor A1 coil. Let's see how it works. Okay, when selector is on, so first relay operate, and with first relay cooling fan is operate. Okay, selector is off. When sensor operate, so second and third both relay is operate and holding supply connect to the contactor. Let's see one more time. When sensor operate, so second and third relay operate, and with third relay you can see contactor is operate. So holding is provided with third relay and holding connection done with second relay. So second relay used for holding of relay and third relay is used to operate this contactor, and second and third both relay will operate at the same time. I hope you clear the concept how to do relay board complete connection and how it works. If you have any query, please ask in comments box. For today is enough. We'll meet in next video. Thanks for watching.